Greetings crafters, and welcome to episode 52 of my Better Than Wolves playthrough. I decided to do a bit of work in between episodes. I went and revamped all of my diamond tools. I made a bunch of soul urns because I looked up on the forums the spoilers regarding zombie villagers and what you're supposed to do to try to get at them. And then I went and made a portal a little bit further than the second portal in the nether that was heading towards the pre-existing village. And I happened across this area that I've explored before. I was sort of thinking it would make sense to check it out again, but if I've been here before, it might not be the best of ideas. Oh, yes, I remember. This will point us back towards that village, won't it? Oh, yes. No, we explored this direction from one of the farther nether portals 2 episodes ago when I did a bunch of exploration in the water. That's where we are now. Okay. So I think going north anymore is just a silly endeavor, because I'm just going to start overlapping places that I've already explored. So I think I'm going to head east. Yeah, so we're going to pop back into the nether, and I'm going to dig 100 blocks in there, heading east, which should be that way, and I think that'll be territory that I haven't explored before. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be back when I'm done. See you then. Alright, so 100 blocks east has brought us into an area that I've clearly been in before. Ah, yes, okay. Yes, this was the area that I explored by hand. Okay, so I'm gonna pop in, go another 100 blocks, and hopefully that'll get me to an area that I haven't explored yet. Alright, see you then. Ah, wonderful. The nice delay of showing that I am spawning new territory. But unfortunately, it hath put us in the ground again. Ugh, I don't like this part. Okay, well, I think what I might do is go back inside and cut the distance that I've gone in half. Maybe go back 50 blocks and see where I pop out. See if it can be not in the ocean, because that would be lovely. Yeah, so I'm going to give that a shot, and I will be back when I'm there. See you then. So I've popped out onto what appears to be a pretty high mountain top. I don't see any evidence that I've been here before, though it's a bit difficult to see in the stormy night. So I will come back in the morning and we can get a better look at where we are. So I will see you then. Okay, so the rain has not yet stopped, but we do have a good look of where we're at. So we've got a lot of mountains, and we have some jungle. The jungle I'm not particularly interested in exploring, especially because I can't really see any sort of jungle temple, at least not immediately. So I'm hoping that east is, that direction or that direction. Unfortunately, without the sun, I have no way of knowing. So I think I should probably just wait, for fear of backtracking too much. I suppose it doesn't really matter too much which direction I go. Except if I end up going west, I'll backtrack to areas that I've been in. And if I go south, I'll be going closer to spawn rather than farther. Well, I'm just going to start going that way and hope for the best. So, you know the drill. Blast. I ended up going a direction I've already been. I've been in that swamp, and I've been through that mountain pass. Alright, well, about face, and head back the way I came, I suppose. So that means I ended up going west, as I kind of hoped I wouldn't, which means I'm going to have to try to find a way around or through the jungle in order to explore territory that I have not been in. Well, I'll head back and we'll see what we do from there. Ooh, it looks like the rain is finally letting up. Just in time to confirm that yes, that way is west. I had a really cool arch that I explored through here, or that I walked through here. That's the jungle that's near the portal. The portal's just over that way. But it looks like there might be a desert over that way. There's the random forest there, small amount of swamp here, so I'm just gonna head that way and see what I can find. Looks like I'm just forever doomed to keep finding a bunch of temples in the desert instead of villages. Not that I'm gonna complain too much, but it would be nice to actually find a village in the near future. In my lifetime, sort of thing. You know, I wouldn't mind it. But anyway, let's go about cracking open this one, huh? Or just making a little hidey hole for the night. That would also work. Just gonna keep getting the loots. Loots. Let's see. Make a stairway down. Let's make a stairway up at some point. Okay. Alright. Cover all the corners so I don't get attacked. What was this? Oh. That's how I keep getting sideswiped by mobs. Failing to close those places off. Tricksy hobbitses. Okay, let's go down. I might need to go get more torches, which is going to take a bit of a journey back. To the portal. Not too crazy far away yet. What's happening here? Alright, here we go. Continuing to go down, busting in. Don't mind me, just ransacking your temple. Sounds dirty. Kids, don't try this at home. Funny part is I might end up having to chunk that iron, since I'm not going to do a whole lot with it. Okay, so we got that. Bust in here. Ooh, that's real dark. Okay. Bones. Ooh, diamonds! More gold. Hey. I need that. More gold. Gold and diamonds. So I'm definitely getting farther away from spawn because these chests are getting much more profitable. What do I need? Random clay. Turn the stone into that. Oh, I have full inventory of it. Oh, well, this is awkward. Okay. Head back up top. Oh, do I have some pork? I do have some pork. I think I should go ahead and do some cooking. Okay, I'm gonna do some cooking, and I will be back in the morning. Alright, the cooking has been done. I also harvested a couple obsidian blocks since I had some time. Just gonna go ahead and gather up some of these torches. I don't have to worry too much about them. And then we're gonna head out. let's see, we came from that direction, did we not? Gonna have to go ahead and double check that quick. Just head on up here. Okay, yep, alright. There. And let's see. I see the end of the desert into taiga. Holy spiders. Let's head this way. See if there's any sort of plains biome that'll spawn for us. Nope, just looks like more hills. Killing me, Smalls. I have had some really lackluster luck with biome spawning in this world. Just like the number of villages that I have found is one. One lousy village. Well, sorry. One village that was not abandoned. I found, what, 2, 3 other abandoned villages, but not populated ones. I just want to progress to the next stage. Is that too much to ask? Yes, yes it is. Clearly. Well, I think I'm going to keep heading this easterly direction because then at least it's one way. And it's a bit easier to track. Though really, at this point I should probably head back to the portal and just make another portal. Since that would travel or cover ground a lot faster than what I can do. But maybe if I were to head a direction that I couldn't go. No, I'm just gonna head back to the portal. Then we'll go in the nether. That seems to be a little faster anyway. Alright, I'll see you then. Oh yeah, that's right. I had already made a portal over here. And it was underground if I recall correctly. So this would be what, 400 blocks? There's no way that I made it. Oh, it'd be in one of those gaps there. Yeah. Okay, so I don't see much harm in going another 100 blocks. Is it faster if I just dig it? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back. Alright, so it appears that on the edge of a desert, I'm not sure if this is the same desert that I was exploring a couple minutes ago. It very well might be, but I'm not seeing any markers, which is promising. That way's east, which is the direction we're heading, so I think that this is unexplored territory, which bodes well. I would rather be at plains. I've found an awful lot of deserts in my exploring so far, but I guess that happens. The swamp I can check out if I'm looking for more brewing stations, which is nice. Taigas are sorta useless to me right now. I could find a dog, but can't really take it to, can't really take it home. Okay. So, it's a cactus, okay. Let's jungle down that way. Yeah, pretty sure this is pretty much unexplored territory. So I'm gonna wait until morning and then start this extravaganza. See you then. Okay, we survived the night. I made a little shelter to hide myself from the enemies. And now we're ready to explore. So that way is east, which is the direction that we're still going. So instead of actually going east, I think I'm going to try to go north or south. I'm going to go north. And the reason I wouldn't immediately go east is because since I'm heading that way with the portals anyway, it doesn't make too much sense to me to actually head that way right away. So I'm just going to head north first. See if there's anything interesting. And then maybe I'll turn east or whatever. At the very least, explore the desert out. See if there's yet another desert temple. Because that just seems to be what I'm going to find for all of eternity. Oh yeah, there's the whole inventory problem too. Since I'm so close to a portal, I should maybe consider just heading back home and dumping those things off quick. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that quick. So I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. I also did a little rejuvenation of my diamond pick since it was about halfway gone. I'm gonna continue exploring north here, and I will get back to you if I see anything fun. Okay, so I made it to this side of the desert, and looks like there's just another foresty thing over there. Of course I find a dog now, when I don't have any bones. Well, whatever. So with taiga there, generic forest there, I think I'm going to explore this way with the desert, see if there's anything in it, see if there's a more beneficial biome on the other side. Otherwise I might backtrack and just go through that forest to see what I can see. But for now, it will be more desert trekking. Alright, check back with you later. So I came to the ocean's edge on this northeast side of the desert, following this ocean a little bit, hoping that this land spawns into something, but it looks like it's just going to be ocean. I'm hoping that it turns into a plains in the near vicinity, but I don't think that's the case. It looks like it's just going to be more ocean, because that seems to be all that I can find is ocean or jungle or deserts just with desert temples in them, not plains. I actually have not found a legitimate plains biome in quite some time. It seems crazy to me. So I think at this point I'm going to double back and head over to that forest area north of the desert, since boy, more graphical glitches. Oops, didn't mean to do it twice. Since at least it's not a winter biome and it's not just turning into ocean, and I mean, I'd end up exploring this way-ish anyway if I go into the... Ooh! Whoa, that was close. If I end up going into the nether again. So I think it's beneficial to explore either north or south of the portal. Maybe slightly east like I did here, but perhaps not by too much. That way I'm not double exploring. Alright, get that back. Then the portal should be about this way. So I might meander a little bit that way, but I'm gonna head back to the general direction of the portal and then go from there. Ta-ta. What do I spy here? That looks like a jungle temple. Jungle temples are worth exploring. I don't think there's gonna be anything too unique in it that I don't already have, aside from a dragon's thingamabobber, which I do actually need. So I might be spending a little time in here making the journey to that building safer. Yep, that's probably the best course of action. So what do I have to do? Let's see. Make a bridge, first of all. I'm also going to need a shelter for the night. I don't know if I'll need food. I for sure want to start some sort of a fire. So let's go ahead and make a couple of those campfires and light them up somewhere in the nearby vicinity. The biggest goal being getting rid of spawning locations for the spiders, since those guys are super dangerous. So let's go ahead dump one under there. Dump another one there. And oh dear. Well, it's a good thing I'm starting this overnight, I guess. I'll just make a little shelter in the desert somewhere. Seems a little safer somehow. Start a fire there. And oh gosh. No, 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 no. Aha! Ooh. Got a gland even. I can dig it. Alright, hopefully that will start up enough of a fire. Now I really need to go make a little safe spot. Ideally away from the jungle. But in a spot where I can keep an eye on it overnight, because that'd be fun. Okay. Just make it on another rack, I don't care. Let's put a little arrow pointing back towards the stuff. The portal. I can talk. Alright. Have our little lookout. Look at that. That's a lovely fire. Okay. Hopefully that'll burn up a lot of the jungle in the vicinity, and then I can just waltz on into the temple. But I'm going to let this burn overnight, and I will be back when I can actually do something. See you later. Alright, so I let it burn through the night. It didn't clear out as much as I'd hoped. Some of the fires are still going, but still looking to get a wee bit more of that lit. But for now, I'm going to head this way so that those skeletons despawn. And do a little exploring, and maybe I'll be within range of the fire still burning. But really the biggest motivation is for those skeletons to no longer be there, so I don't have to try to deal with them on my own. And I'm also going to set some more campfires in a minute, so I'm just going to go ahead and get those at the ready. Shouldn't need that. I'm going to set one over here, because why not? Okay, let's see if I can go back with the skeletons being gone. If they're gone, nope, it's not quite far enough. I don't want to waste arrows on killing them, so it's a matter of priorities, and in this case, my priority is to just use that time hoping that they'll despawn. And maybe exploring a little more. Maybe there's a village hiding somewhere around here. That's, I think that's just a well. And my wells haven't really been profitable lately, so don't think I'm going to put any effort towards getting to that one. And the last two that I found just had bottles, empty bottles in them, and glass is not an issue, so not a priority. Alright, let's turn around. Don't want to waste too much daylight. Gotta get some more fires lit. Want to get to that jungle temple, because at the very least it'll have something that I actually need at this point. The desert temples, sure, I got some diamonds, got some gold. The gold is really useful. The diamonds are decently useful, but really, in the enchantment table, I have 3 now, so I think after the first one, it's just not that helpful. Okay, they despawned. Excellent. So really, it's just, I want to find a village. Yeah, and of course this is all danger zoned up. Wonder if I should just go in. Clear this. Let me turn this down just a little bit. I think I can probably go in here safely, right? Safely-ish. Oh, you know what else I should do is I should harvest the moss stone here, since I don't have a spawner back home. That would be useful. Dig that out and go ahead and set a fire here. That'll hopefully get rid of some of the underbrush that we definitely don't want. Go ahead and set a fire here. And I guess I'm just gonna bust on in, because nothing's stopping me, right? Oh, right, and this is gonna have the new spawning stuff. Okay, so we have chopping blocks. We have a dragon's thingamaboober with lots of experience in it, and holy crap, my inventory's full. Vessel of the Dragon, that's what the thing is. Alright, lots of fire. Let's go ahead and barricade this off. Use some torches to keep the place lit up. So, if I recall correctly from all the changes, a lot of this is gonna have been ripped out. Yeah, I'm not seeing... All of the traps are gone. Wow. Ooh, emerald. That's useful. Legit. That is useful. So, diamond, gold. Get rid of the spider eye and this emerald. But if that's all that we get now from jungle temples, they are much less progression breaking, which is both good and sad to me. I guess I really lucked out getting that temple before the changes were made. I debatably should, like, I don't know, maybe consider restarting just because of that, but I'm not going to, because I have way too many hours in this, and I think it is much more enjoyable to continue with what I have and just appreciate that I had a jump start with that I wouldn't normally have gotten. Because that definitely put me way ahead of where I would be. Does that mean we don't even get pistons from this anymore? Probably. He took out all the redstone and the tripwires. Well, tripwires don't even... They're not even useful anymore. I think they're removed from items you can get in the game. Okay, and there's another secret chest, but yeah, all the pistons are gone. Yeah, that's pretty intense. That is a serious change to these. It makes them so much less useful. Granted, they have one item, two items that are really useful, and he left the chests. So I guess I would have gotten a diamond either way, but I wouldn't have had the piston that I got. And I think it was the piston that helped the most, to be honest. Well, that's probably a lie. The diamonds did a lot. Can't say that the diamonds did not do a lot. Alright, just continuing the good old mining of a bunch of moss stone. And so I'm going to continue this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the portal, put down a chest. I'll take one or both of these, and then the exploring can continue without endangering the resources that I've gathered. So I will catch you when I'm doing something a little more interesting than this. Okay, instead of just cutting, I'm gonna make a break for it. I can hear a lot of spiders. Oh god, yep, that would be one of them. That's fun and exciting. Ooh, fire, embers everywhere. Alright, cool. Hey, the fire spread a lot more than I thought it would. That's pretty nice. We have a good old full inventory of this stuff. So, a lucrative adventure. Like I said though, I'm going to just loop back towards the portal, and I will be back once I've deposited all that stuff. On second thought, that's actually going to wrap it up for today since I'm running out of time, but let's take a look at these sweet loots that we got from that jungle temple. And we already deposited the loots from the other desert temple that I found. In the next episode, or between episodes, not sure, I'm going to head, I think we'll head a bit more north, go through that forest, see if I can find a plains on the other side. If not, I'll double back here and potentially build another nether portal. We'll see. Either way, thanks for watching. Tune in next time.